Now, the dense forests in Heilongjiang and Jilin in northeast China are home to many rare wildlife. Manchurian tigers, also known as Siberian tigers, are considered one of the world's most critically endangered species, with just over 400 of these specimens running free in the wild. Fewer than 20 are believed to exist in China. Now, numbers of this magnificent beast are growing in captivity, but as Liu Ying reports, there's still a very long way to go before we can claim sustained survival for Asia's king of the jungle.
They are called the king of the jungle, but they only rule this park. The Manchurian Tiger Park in northeast China's Heilongjiang province is the world's largest captive breeding base for tigers. It's home to nearly 1,000 big cats. This is a major contrast to the number of tigers living in the wild. Habitat loss and illegal poaching in the past are considered the main threats. Scientists estimate that today fewer than 20 wild Manchurian tigers exist in forests and mountains of northeast China. Some tiger experts believe captive breeding is critical for survival of the species.
Considering Manchurian tigers are in dire straits, our primary goal is to carry out wilderness training of tigers. This is to provide support for restoring the tiger population in the wild one day in the future.
The breeding base has selected some 200 of the big cats for training in what they call the semi-wild environment. The staff has been able to see big changes in behavior. Another consideration is ensuring a genetically diverse population in the park. The staff have been tracking the tiger DNA since 2003. They also maintain health files for each animal.
The purpose of this work is to check and ensure the level of genetic diversity of the tigers and to avoid inbreeding and genetic degeneration. Through the DNA check, we hope to select several hundred tigers for population breeding and wilderness training.
Tigers are poised at the top of the food chain and are considered important in conserving biodiversity. Protecting them is a global challenge. But captive breeding remains a controversial issue. One reason is that there's no successful precedent for introducing tigers bred in captivity into the wild.
To achieve reintroduction of the tigers to the wild, two conditions must be met. One is to restore their habitats, the other is to restore their food chain. We believe reintroduction will be a fairly long process, and there's no timetable for it.
Though some international conservation organizations question the way the tigers are bred here, the staff believe that what they've been doing is meaningful in saving the endangered species. Though reintroduction into the wild still seems an extremely remote target, the staff say they will not give up preparing for the day. With research showing the big cats now occupy only 7% of their historic range globally, it's still hard to say when the king of the jungle can return to its true home in the wild. But until that day comes, these big cats in the park seem to thrive quite safely behind the fence. Liu Ying, CCTV, Harbin, Heilongjiang Province.
On tomorrow's China on the Move, we take a look at Beidaihuang, which has turned from a wasteland into China's big green barn the past 60 years. Liu Ying takes a look at how two generations there contribute to China's food security.
Today, many of their children carry on the commitment.
And a returnee discusses why he decided to come back to China for career development after studying and working in the US for more than 15 years.